called out Demetrius Andrade to fight. Now, news broke, I'm glad I waited in this video, that he was fighting Thomas Lamont, aka Cornflake. So the news broke that he was fighting Cornflake. Thomas Lamont, you know, he fought Erislandy Lara, got stopped a few years ago. Yeah, he fought Erislandy Lara, got stopped a few years ago. And, you know, he just, you know, a warm-up fight, you know. And, you know, when Charlo got on Jermall, Charlo got on live, calling out Demetrius Andrade, told him to hit his phone and try to get on live. And think, you know, Andrade eventually was then basically saying, like, he wouldn't let him join the live or whatever. But he made it be clear that he wanted to fight Demetrius Andrade, Caleb Plant, and then Canelo Alvarez. He looks a lot more healthier right now. You know, like maybe he didn't got his life together, and I'm hoping he did. You know, but yeah. So, you know, he's trying to make it happen. But we know Andrade, for a lot of his career, he's been avoiding top fighters. You know, pulling out of fights, right? You know, pulling out of fights, pulling out of negotiations. You know, asking for a certain amount of money that, you know, he possibly probably don't even deserve. And that's kind of been the detractor. Andrade detractors say he just talked but never fight nobody. He was in his 30s before, his late 30s or mid 30s before he actually got to fight with Benavidez. And when he got that opportunity, you know, he quit. He quit. You know, and what else Andrade gonna do? You got somebody willing to fight you. You know, he's calling you out. He want to get it out the way. And you know, what else opportunities do you got? You got a lot of other PBC fighters out there who fighting on local shows. They fighting on Pro Boxer. They might be fighting down there in Texas. They might be fighting, you know, these other small local shows just to make ends meet. Just to get some work. Just to get some work. So, but he called him out, and you know, I know somebody, you know, posted a video with Andrade or Charlo, might have been Andrade, that Barber sent me, posted a video of them walking with each other. So, you know, hopefully they can, you know, they can make a fight happen. So it's still a fight that I would like to see, and I know Andrade coming off a loss, and Charlo, you know, kind of, you know, ain't been the same fighter for quite some time or whatever. So yeah, I think it's still a solid time to say, but you're always gonna be like, okay, what if Andrade and Jermall fought at that time and then fought Jermall, who would have won? So that's always gonna be the what if story. That's always going to be the what if story. Always. So, but he also said something interesting in there. He said that Al Heyman's sick, so they got to make their own fights. Now, I told y'all that. I told y'all Al Heyman was sick. I was the first person to say, I think his mother got sick a couple of years ago. And then he ended up getting sick, so he ain't been running the company. The guy that's been running the company is one of Sam Watson's sons. One of them twins is the one that been handling the business. So that's kind of who been handling the PBC business. You know, that's who been handling the PBC business. So I was like, well, Al Heyman back now, Whoopty Blam, and all that other shit. You know? So, I told, you know, he said that in live, and I told y'all that. I told y'all that. I be telling y'all shit years ahead of the curve. maybe they can strike a deal with a network. I doubt it. They don't have much left. Sick or not sick, for the most part, he fumbled a great opportunity by just trying to run it like a standard business. Sports don't run parallel of the laws of a standard business. It's a sport. It's a sport. So, it's a sport. But nonetheless, he talked about fight Caleb Plant and Canelo. I heard some rumors that he might fight Canelo in May. So, the Andrade fight would be a definitely great step. Maybe it's in September. You fight Andrade, beat Plant, and then get Canelo in May. So, that might work. That might work. I mean, he got to get that leg back versus Caleb Plant. And he said he'd fight Caleb Plant. It sounds like he said he'd fight Caleb Plant now. That's what it sounds like he said. He'd fight Caleb Plant right now. That's what it sounds like. He'd fight Caleb Plant right now. I mean, so he's looking to have a big step-up fight. And I think he was like, me and Andrade could be the main event. He said something like that, too. Yeah, he said something like that. I like that for Charlo. If you feel like he's ready, you feel like, he got his shit together, happy house, he good, yeah, let's get it. Andrade, what else opportunities he got lined up? Doing local Rhode Island shows or Providence shows? I don't understand it. And if Caleb Plant want to come back in December, why not? And that's what Charlo want to do. Revenge tour, shit, let's take a detour. And, let's see if Charlo wants some revenge. That's to smack you in your face. Let's see. So, I look forward to that matchup. I just tune in for that one. And for Felton and Figueroa too, they know what they doing. They cashing out Stephen Fulton versus making a fight Brandon Figueroa after that last fight. But then at least he getting some activity. What he just fought on Canelo card in September. Then he get to come back in December, so he shouldn't be rusty. He shouldn't be rusty neither. So yeah, they getting some solid opportunities. They get some solid opportunities. They get some real solid opportunities, man. So that card with Tank, even though the main event, they know it ain't scintillating. They know it ain't scintillating, but one thing they can say about it is that it's actually, they putting a hellified undercard together. Yeah, they putting a hellified undercard together. So that's what we can say. The undercard is hellified. Yeah, the undercard is hellified, man. This is seeming to come together, especially if we get Andrade or Charlo and Plant on there. That's gonna be crack. That's gonna be crack. So he basically out here, letting it be known that, he want a top fighter. And when you ain't fought a top fighter and people have forgot about you and you ain't had no activity, you had life challenges, you need to let that frustration out on somebody. You need to let that frustration out on somebody. So I find it funny, he said, Al, we gotta make our own fights. You know what's so crazy about it? When the head of the business is the only one that really know how to run it. When something happens to the head of the business and nobody know how to run it because it's ran off key, it's not ran like a true business with a true structure, that's what you get. what you get. And it's like ain't nothing foul right. You catch my drift? Like they ain't got nothing in order. The paperwork ain't filed right. This shit over here, over there, and you trying to figure out where everything is at. You know, you trying to figure out where everything is at. Where this is at, where that is at, where this is at. You trying to figure it all out. And you just like, damn, we trying to put this together. You just got shit everywhere. So they, you know, one of their sons, they just trying to piece it together. Trying to lean on him as much as possible, but I'm pretty sure the structure is trash. But yeah, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, the subscribe button, and hit the bell icon button, hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live and drop video. Financially, you want to support the channel, Cash App, $CJ Good313, Venmo CJ Good313, PayPal link in the description. Check out the box list playlist, hit the link tree, find my X, Instagram, Spotify, Cash App, PayPal. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.